well-being. Studies have shown that excessive comparison is linked to anxiety, depression, and stress. Constantly feeling as though one is not measuring up can lead to feelings of worthlessness and hopelessness. Instead of celebrating personal growth, individuals become trapped in a mindset of scarcity, believing that success and happiness are limited resources that others have already claimed. This scarcity mindset fosters jealousy, resentment, and a sense of defeat, making it difficult to find joy in one's own achievements and experiences. Breaking free from the habit of unhealthy comparison requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing others' success as a reflection of personal shortcomings, individuals must recognize that every journey is unique. No two people start from the same place, face the same challenges, or have the same opportunities. A person's progress should be measured against their own growth, not against the arbitrary milestones of others. Practicing gratitude can also be a powerful tool in overcoming comparison. By focusing on personal achievements, strengths, and positive experiences, individuals can cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation for their own path. Keeping a journal of daily accomplishments, no matter how small, helps reinforce the idea that progress is being made, even if it is not immediately visible. Limiting exposure to social media or curating a more positive online experience can also reduce the tendency to compare. Unfollowing accounts that trigger insecurity and following those that promote self-love, authenticity, and personal growth can create a healthier digital environment. Social media should serve as a source of inspiration, not a platform for self-criticism. Engaging in real-life experiences and meaningful interactions rather than fixating on online portrayals allows individuals to form a more grounded and balanced perspective on their own lives. Ultimately, comparison is an unfair metric for self-worth because it is based on incomplete information. By focusing inward, embracing personal strengths, and celebrating individual growth, individuals can free themselves from the cycle of comparison and develop a healthier, more confident self-image. True fulfillment comes not from measuring up to others, but from recognizing one's own value independent of external validation. The habit of constantly comparing oneself to others can lead to deep-seated resentment, jealousy, and unhealthy competition. When individuals measure their worth against external achievements, they often feel as though they are falling behind, even when they are making meaningful progress in their own lives. This sense of inadequacy breeds negative emotions, making it difficult to appreciate personal successes or celebrate the accomplishments of others. Over time, jealousy takes root, turning admiration into frustration and healthy motivation into destructive rivalry. Instead of drawing inspiration from others, individuals become consumed with proving their worth, leading to an endless cycle of comparison and dissatisfaction. Resentment often emerges when individuals perceive that others have advantages they lack. For instance, an employee working tirelessly for a promotion may feel bitter when a colleague receives a raise or career advancement. Rather than acknowledging that different factors contribute to career growth, such as timing, experience, or networking jealousy clouds judgment, making it seem as though success is unfairly distributed. This mindset can create hostility in the workplace, leading to strained relationships and a toxic environment where colleagues compete against each other rather than collaborate. The same dynamic plays out in personal relationships. A person who constantly compares their lifestyle to their peers might develop resentment when they see friends traveling, buying new homes, or achieving milestones they have yet to reach, instead of fostering genuine happiness for others. Comparison diminishes the ability to appreciate personal blessings, leading to isolation and negativity. Jealousy and resentment are not only destructive to relationships, but also to self-esteem and emotional well-being. When individuals focus too much on what others have, they ignore their own achievements and unique qualities. This creates a sense of scarcity. The belief that success and happiness are limited resources available only to a select few. In reality, success is not a zero-sum game. One person's accomplishments do not diminish another's potential. However, when individuals operate with a scarcity mindset, they see every win for someone else as a personal loss. This fuels an unhealthy sense of competition, where the goal is not self-improvement, but outshining others. Instead of growing at their own pace, individuals become obsessed with external validation, basing their self-worth on how they compare to those around them. Unhealthy competition can manifest in various aspects of life, from academics and careers to personal achievements. Students who constantly compete with their peers may feel immense pressure to outperform others, leading to stress and burnout. Rather than focusing on personal development and genuine learning, they fixate on grades, rankings, or university admissions, losing sight of the purpose of education. Similarly, in creative fields, artists, writers, or musicians may struggle with imposter syndrome, believing they will never measure up to others in their industry. Instead of embracing their unique talents, they mimic successful individuals, suppressing their own originality in an attempt to conform to external standards of success. This form of competition strips away authenticity and creativity, leaving individuals disconnected from their passions. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in mindset, moving from comparison and competition to self-growth and fulfillment. One of the most effective ways to counteract jealousy and resentment is to focus on personal development. By setting individual goals that align with personal values, individuals can measure progress based on their own journey rather than external benchmarks. A runner training for a marathon, for example, should focus on improving their speed and endurance rather than comparing their pace to professional athletes. Progress is most meaningful when measured against past performance rather than against others who may have different backgrounds, experiences, or resources. Celebrating small achievements is another essential step in cultivating confidence and contentment. Many individuals dismiss their progress because they are fixated on large, long-term goals. However, success is built through incremental steps. A writer working on their first book might feel discouraged when comparing themselves to best-selling authors.